see, we have set up our project. Before we move on to the project, let me introduce myself. My name is Ramesh, and this is my team.
Hi everyone, we are from Malaysia. I am Daniel, son of Palaraman, and this is our project.
Our project is a response to Virtual Innovation Competition for 2023, which is IoT-enabled integrated agriculture station under industrial technology for smart production of plants and processes.
This is actually water irrigation system in agriculture. Since this is just a prototype, we have named it as Agrotronics Watering System.
The reason why we did this project is because current watering system have two major problems. They have to do with water scheduling. We are simply answering the questions of when do I water and how long do I water. Our project contributions or impacts are: number 1, electricity and water bill can be reduced. Number 2, no manpower needed to water the plants. Number 3, AWS application will tell us the real-time readings of what is going on with the system. And number 4, farmers can increase their profits.
As you can see here, we have used rain sensor, moisture sensor, and also LDR, light dependent resistor. And inside this box we have Arduino Uno, relay, and a couple of other things. We name the total box as MCU, and the MCU will act as a brain to decide whether to water the plant or not based on the sensor's feedback. The system can work independently on its own, automatically without any human interference. It can decide whether to water the plant or not by its own based on the sensor's feedback. And also, to know what is going on this system, we have developed an application called AWS, as you can see here in the laptop. So the application will tell us the readings, the real-time readings of each sensor's data, so that from there we can analyze further if we want to analyze the data, whatever we are getting during the execution of this process. Now we are going to demonstrate how each sensor works and how our AWS system will work. So to have a better understanding, we will plug the cable into the USB of the laptop. First, I'm going to demonstrate how the rain sensor works in our AWS system. Since we have already set up everything and connected to the laptop, now by right, the motor should pump water to the system, but it's not pumping because I have closed the LDR here. I'm not sure whether you guys can hear the sound of the motor clicking, but anyway, if it's raining, it will be wise for the motor to be off because we don't have to irrigate the soil when it's raining. So now I'm going to demonstrate. If it rains, then the motor will stop irrigating. Okay, now as you can see, the sensor is very clean. So if any raindrop drops, the motor will stop on its own. We move on to the next sensor, that is a moisture sensor. I'm going to demonstrate on how the moisture sensor will work. As you can hear, the motor is still running and it means that it's pumping water to the soil. So this is moisture sensor. Now, as you can see, the soil is very dry. So once I put inside the soil where it's wet, the motor should stop automatically. Okay, now we move on to the last sensor that we have used in our AWS system, which is LDR, light dependent resistor. Okay, the LDR is supposed to detect whether it is night or day. We have set up our AWS system in such a way that our system should work only on the daylight or when it's sunny. So now, since the LDR is detecting light, so it means it is morning, and that is why the motor is running. So once I close the LDR with this piece of paper, it means night. So LDR will not detect any light and the motor should stop working. Now you're going to see our AWS system, how it works. I'm going to remove the LDR here, which means there's no rain, the soil is not so wet, and light will directly light at the LDR. Means the motor should immediately pump water, and once the moisture sensor detects enough wetness in the soil, the motor should automatically stop. Okay, let's see how it works.
In order to commercialize our project, we have come up with a few packages that can be used to sell our project as a product. The packages can be seen as in this video.
Thank you for watching our project demonstration.